Welcome in. My hair's fluffy. Hi guys, my name is Luna. I am the owner of the Powder Room here in Sugarland, Texas.
So Linda, when did you graduate Palmetto School?
I graduated around 2010.
Nice. And how was your experience at Palmetto School?
I absolutely, genuinely loved Palmetto. It was amazing. It was a good experience for me. I learned so much. The learning leaders were incredible, and I just loved every minute of it, being there.
Were you involved in any clubs while you were in school?
I was involved in design team. I love design team and doing fashion shows.
Do you remember how your passion for hair started?
My passion for hair started when I was little. My mom did Mary Kay, so I would steal all her little lipsticks and hair products, and I would go to my little elementary school and give everybody makeovers. I'd always get in trouble for it.
Did you try any other career paths prior to cosmetology?
I tried doing dental hygiene for 6 months. I didn't like it, but my passion was always for hair. I did cosmetology in high school as well.
Was your family supportive of you wanting to go to cosmetology school?
My family wasn't supportive of me going to cosmetology school. They wanted me to do dental hygiene or become a doctor, but they didn't think that I was going to make enough money to support my family, but I did. I proved them wrong.
And what inspired you to go solo and open up your own salon?
What inspired me to go solo was the fact that I loved teaching. I love teaching women to become better. That's where I feel like my success comes from, is teaching others and making them successful.
How did you come up with the name for your salon?
I came up with my name for my salon. I guess when you're in your house, you go to your little powder room to get all fixed up and dolled up. So I wanted to create a space where we could do that for everyone.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
I get my inspiration from my mother. My mother's very hardworking. She gets up every day nonstop, works. So I get my inspiration from that. I could say I get my inspiration from another hairdresser out there, but I really get my main inspiration from my mother.
And how many stylists do you currently have working at your salon?
Currently, I have about 12 stylists working for me.
And are you looking for new talent?
Looking for new talent, always looking for new talent. I will be expanding in the fall, so I'm going to go from 1,000 square feet to 3,000, so I'll have a lot more opportunities for many students.
And do you offer continuing education at your salon?
I do offer continuing education. After a 6 month of assisting, then we start doing the education program.
And what would you say are the top 3 skills needed to be a successful stylist?
Top 3 skills to become a successful stylist. I believe in having a great personality, wanting to talk to people, creating that relationship with your clients. That's ultimately what's going to always keep your clients coming back. Also, always wanting to learn more. Always wanting to never learn enough, you know what I mean? And another one, just be a go-getter. Work ethic has to be there for sure.
And how many hours a week or a day do you say you work on average?
I work about 30 hours a week.
And how has being an entrepreneur affected your family life?
Being an entrepreneur has affected my family life. I am a single mother of 2 kids, so I do put a lot of time into my business. A lot of people think being an entrepreneur is getting up, making money, good to go. No, there's a lot more to it than just coming to work, making money. There's building relationships, getting along with all of the employees. Even when I go home, my brain, I need to learn to shut it off sometimes, but it is rewarding at the end of the day.
And what drives you to keep going?
What drives me to keep going is my children. Just making sure they always have what they need. And also my girls, seeing my girls. My girls are like my kids too. I want to make sure they're successful. They go home successful with their children, and at the end of the day, we're all doing good here at the salon.
And how do you define success?
How do I define success? I think success is all just building your employees up. I think that's money is money, and money will always be there, but success is helping others, always wanting to share knowledge and building them up as a team.
And who would you consider to be your mentor?
My mentor was Oribe. I loved Oribe very much. He's amazing. His story is amazing. If you get a chance to look up his story, you should.
And what is the hardest part about being an entrepreneur?
The hardest thing about being an entrepreneur is separating your friendship and being a boss at the same time. Learning when to cut it off as a friend and learning when to be that boss that you need to be in order to achieve the dream that you're wanting. Because sometimes, I always said this, like, you can't always make everybody happy. You always got to make sure you're still focused on your dream and where you want to go.
And what would you consider to be the most rewarding part about being an entrepreneur?
The most rewarding part about being an entrepreneur is, I guess, just seeing my team be successful. That's the most rewarding. Knowing that I played a part in their role as in their journey to start and to see them grow, whether it's with me or they move on to building their own business. That's the most rewarding for me.
What piece of advice would you give to a future entrepreneur or a future professional?
The piece of advice I would give to a future Palmetto student is to work hard, to always have that passion and drive, to go in it for the passion, not the money. At the end of the day, when your passion is more, then that's when the income comes. But just to always learn more, grow, and be a good team player.
And what is something you know now that you didn't know then about opening your own salon?
What I know now and what I didn't know then, taxes. I'm like, taxes are crazy. Other than that, being a boss is really hard to transition to, and when you just love everybody as a friend, that was the hardest part for me.
And do you have an Instagram that our viewers can add you and ask you any questions?
Yes, I do have an Instagram. Follow me at Miss Linda Luna.